What's up, YouTube? Again, this is Chris Saunders representing CS Fitness as well as CS Trucking. I got both channels for all your do-it-yourself stuff. As far as fitness, any workouts, anything you're looking for, I got you. All right, you want to recommend something? I got you. Listen, that's how I am. Trucking stuff, I show truck events as well as me working on my truck and working on my cars. Today, actually I just did another video. You probably seen it already. I put on a new RS grill from my 2008 Audi TT 3.2 Quattro, and now I'm about to actually put some new brakes and rotors on, and paint my calipers. So I'm ready to battle today. So I got all the tools and everything they said I needed. This will be my first time doing all this, so stay tuned. I'm going along and just figuring stuff out. So we're going on an adventure together. But I got everything all off and ready to go. And now I'm gonna do the backs first because I was watching, and they said the backs was kind of easier. You don't have to take the whole brake off, just wiggling everything to get it out. But stay tuned. You guys can see I don't really YouTube like that. It's all new to me, but it's coming as I go. Get my rotors out right now. So bear with me like a panda. Goofy joke. Like I said, this stuff is brand new to me. But I'm gonna get the hang of it because I'll be bored sometimes. Get off of work, bored. Feel like doing stuff, bored. But like I said, I'm ready to go to battle. This is my new rotors right here. Stay tuned. Getting ready to do this. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, I'm back. We're gonna take the back off here. Remove the I remove my screw right here. Some of these mostly are rusty, so you want to actually use our tool to remove it. But I bought a kit just in case. I was being El Cheapo and got a one from Harbor Freight. But as you can see in the diagram, if you don't know how to use a lot of stuff, don't even do this job, period. I might not know a lot of names to a lot of tools, but I know how to use them. So I got this just in case, the impact drive set, just in case this didn't come out, so I could bang with the hammer and try to twist when I bang it to get it out. But luckily these are fairly new, as you can see. Somebody might have changed them a while ago. The pads are actually in decent shape as well, but since you're changing the rotor, might have changed the pads as well, because whatever happened to this rotor and contaminants and things I don't want on the next rotor. Also, to push your piston back in, push your piston back in. I'm using a C-clamp, but they actually have a thing for this to push the piston back in, but I'm using C-clamp. Old trick from my grandpa, mechanic stuff, old mechanic things. So I'm just use that because the actual tool for it was like $60, and I'm cheap. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm cheap. So further ado, let me take this off here. I'll be too long with that. You might need your 15mm to put it back here because it will spin. Kind of was fairly hard to get off. I already took off the bottom one. I'm taking off the top now. Like I said, it's my first time doing all this stuff myself, really. I'm watching my grandfather for years do cars, and he always told me, I don't want you working on cars. The kit I'm using does not come with new hardware. It only comes with the brake pads and the rotors. So if you need to put a little bit of blue Loctite on these to put them back in, that's what I'll end up doing. Put a little bit of Loctite things, but this will come off. Actually, slid right off. Okay. Okay. I got it. Now Now the front ones, I really don't like them hanging a lot, so I will use a bungee to hang them up. This one's not hanging too bad with the wires, whatever, so I'm not going to worry about it. Your piston right here. I'm actually going to loosen this up in a minute, so that way when I push the piston back in, shoot out a little bit of brake fluid, but not too much. Remove these pads. My grandfather used to hate when these came down, but as you can see, the pads pretty decent. They don't look bad at all, actually. But like I said, so I'm changing the rotors. I'm gonna change the pads. Clean up some of this in here too while I'm at it. All right, and the good thing with this, when I was watching, like I said, I watched another guy do it. The good thing with this setup is on the back here, I could kind of slide this out without having to remove the whole thing. Just a little bit of thing, but if it goes well, like you said, let's just slide it out. No problem. Come on. Don't make me a liar. Don't make him a liar. There it is. Oh, like you said. Set this here. I want to clean up this in here. Actually, it's pretty fairly clean. Not too bad at all. Guess that's why nothing really got stuck or was on there. Pretty decent shape. I will spray a little bit. I don't have any anti-seize to rub around here, but I do have a little bit of WD-40 just to add to whatever little bit of stuff it has on here, just so that way the next one don't ever get stuck, just like this one won't get stuck. So whoever had it actually probably rubbed a little bit of whatever around it, which was good, and I'm grateful for it. Thank you to whoever had the car. Appreciate it. Don't have to clean a lot, not do anything. But let's get this new one out. Let's get it in. Okay, let's line everything up. Okay. Actually, I'm going to spray a little nut with it as well. A little bit of WD-40 as well. I don't want that to get stuck in there. I don't be one of the people. Next time if I go to change it, I can't change it because it's seized up in there. But this, I will not put this on with a power tool. I will only put this hand tight, this in here. I will only hand tighten this in here. Hand tightened. Now onto the piston, so I can put the new brake pads in. I don't like clutter. I hate clutter. Okay, these are the new back ones right here. Okay. Magnum brakes. Just the new ones right here. Always like to match them up. I got that from my grandpa. My grandpa always did that forever. So most time you emulate what you see through life. It's one of the things I've seen so many times in life. So I'll just copy. Make sure I get the same exact brake pads, same exact thing. For the most part, they're the same. I think they actually did away with certain things. So let me see. Make sure this stuff. Here's the parts right there. Come on, damn it. And I saw my grandpa talking about when a lot of times you can't get stuff back in certain ways. You get kind of so put the right damn way first. Now let me get on my knees and get back here and check. Okay, nope, that didn't go in the bottom, so. Now I'm on to the front, guys. The back definitely gave me a run for my money, and had to turn around and do the stuff I need to do, and go get the right stuff. Trying to be cheap, couldn't help it. Pissed off. So I had to go get the right stuff, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. Now the front, alright, took out the bolt here. Came out fairly easy, thank God. Now it's this right here. I was watching one guy say doing it, and he said a lot of swearing and a lot of stuff to get it off. So he didn't even show when he took it off. So me, I'm just, winging it, trying to see what I gotta do. I don't want it to mess around and smack me in my face or something stupid. So I'm covering my hand over it because I honestly don't know how it's gonna come off. Now I remember putting a couple ones on like this with my grandfather back in the day. And wasn't too bad, wasn't too hard once you knew how to do it and figured it out. But removing it, I don't really remember how we removed it, but got it. Okay, wasn't too much swearing, didn't cuss at all, thank God, didn't swear. Yeah. But now that's off. Now I gotta go to the back and remove the bolts from the back like we did the first time with the back brakes. So it's probably 15 and 13 again. Let me go up in here and check my big head back here. Okay, now this back here is totally different than what it was with the other one. I remember. That's why I had to get my hex screws right here. Is a cap back here. Try to take you back here. See where my hand is. Let's see. My hand right here. Okay. So if we look right here, it's a cap. This comes off, and it's a hex screw behind here. It's a T40, I believe. T40. Check. But it's two of those we got to remove. So I believe it's T40. And that's why I had to go get some, because I had a T45. I thought that might work, and it didn't work. So definitely T40. Ooh, a fart that stinks outside. It's a good one. Come back to you guys and I can pull it out. Okay, I'm back, guys. Got them off. I used a screwdriver to actually pick them off. And I lied, it was a T45. I had a T50 bit and I had to go buy some. So taking it off now, get the slider bolts out. Take my top one off first. Actually, I might not take it all the way out yet because make sure the bottom comes out as easy as the top did. Alright guys, we come into a problem here. I'll show you real quick, then I'll figure the problem out. Take this off of here. Let me see. Okay. Underneath of here, look around quick. Underneath of here, it's tight. Right here, as you can see. Let me see. It's tight between there and there. So with that being so tight like that, as you can see, it's hard to really get anything on it to get in there. So I'm gonna try jamming it in as best as I can and see what I can do to get this out the way without having to remove this right here off. Alright, so I'm gonna do that and then go from there. Be back soon. Okay guys, got them out. Here are the slider bolts right here. This is what they look like when they come out. What I did was I took my T40 and I wedged it in there, gave a little tap with the hammer a couple times. I used the extension and got it out. But what I'm gonna do is when I go to put it back in, I'm gonna actually go get see if they have an extended T45, and that way I can put it back in easier. I don't feel like fighting stuff. I'm cheap, but I ain't stupid either. I don't feel like keep messing with stuff. I'm gonna get ready. Loosen the brake pads a little bit to be able to pull this off. Man, to get this off, I find it a lot easier to take a screwdriver. I would use a longer one if I would turn the wheel, which I gotta do in a minute anyway to get this off the back. Put it in between the brake pad and the rotor. Give it a couple knocks. Wiggle it around. Don't matter anyway because you replacing it. So that should loosen up everything for you. This will come right off. And don't let this hang. So grab a couple of things. I got little bungee cords or something like that. Really, ideally, I need this. Pretty strong to be little, but you know, if you have anything stronger, hang it with that. Ratchet strap, something, whatever, just to hang it. These two of them. Always reinforced to hang it up. Remove brake pads. Like I said, these were changed before, probably before I got the car, which is not that long ago, but they were throwing a lot of dust, probably due to the fact whatever kind of brakes they use, you know, but it was throwing a lot of dust. So these actually, well, these don't come off as easy as the back ones do. You gotta actually take this off as well. Thought I was gonna get lucky, but it didn't happen that way. Take this other brake pad off out of here. Okay, pull it out of there. And the back. Like I said, look, there's a lot on here. Not a pad left on here, but it's crazy. I'm gonna get right turning this wheel so I can break this loose, so that way back will come loose, because as you can see, even though it's loose here like this, you can't pull these out. It's not going to work. So, all right, guys, taking these screws off in the back right here to release it. I use a breaker bar and 21mm. Whatever you want to use, a power tool, whatever you want to use. But once you take these off, it is going to fall. So, back everything up. Let me continue to grab this stuff off. clean that up too as well. Now, I'm a fitness trainer, but I see why mechanics are so ripped. And most of them are in shape, depending. Because almost like this. Some new ones right here. So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit first. The same thing I did to the back. Stuff, and like I said, they got some glue and stuff. Actually, they put some stuff on it and stuff. Which is pretty good. I'm not even gonna scratch that off. Like I said, obviously, somebody had to put stuff on. Just put some on it tomorrow. Take this can back. It's not working no more. It's just me and me, man. I don't like seeing certain stuff, so you can do whatever you want. But I'm choosing to do. Calipers. I'm ready for my new rims to come, so you're gonna see a lot of this stuff underneath on my car. So that's why I kind of some steps. Okay, so I put this in here since I did that like that. Go ahead and find. Before I never put it back on with power tool by hand. Let's put this back in, find where it's at. It's right here. Let's spray inside that. Spray it. Hold. What? Not too crazy. And taking all this back out from here. Actually, find some more WD-40. Back. Penetration. Stink bug. Boop. Actually, even though I didn't even take it off, I'm going to take off the other one so that I can spray it as well. Like I say, never know in the future if I'm going to have to take these off or not. So I want to give myself, help myself out. You never know. So I do myself the favor, help myself out. Tighten the breaker bar as well. Almost farted. Now this one, I actually can use my method of putting, use the C-clamp to take it backwards to actually push. Let me see something really quick though first. Let's see what the meter is on this. What's up, guys? I'm back at it again today. Just starting up. Actually had to grab the right tool. It's right here. That's to push the pistons in. I'm doing the fronts right now. I did the other side already. I'm still waiting for my brakes to come in. They sent me the wrong brakes for the front, but not for the back. So I'm actually just going to push the pistons to get ready, and then, try the backs. I actually tried the one back. It wasn't screwing in, so I'm going to watch something on it and make a couple phone calls and see what I'm doing wrong with twisting the back end. Because I have no idea why anything would be wrong with it, but it is. So I'm learning how to use this wonderful tool right here. Okay, so like this here, this one here, put it through like that. I'm gonna put this, fish this through here. This is annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you, fishing this through here like this. That's in. Okay. Like I said, I don't work on cars, but I'm not slow. I work on bikes and stuff like that. And I barely work on those. When I get the chance, I do a little bit of stuff, but whatever. So bear with me like a panda while I get this started. And I said, I did do the other side, I really did. I'm not lying. Swear to God. And it's always gotta be something that, messes up. That's just the way stuff is. But so far, so good. Come on, just wait until it's tight enough to actually push. I can show you guys how it works. Alright, almost there. And alright. So if you guys can see, got you in front of me right now, so I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I know what I'm looking at. You guys see here, and twist it, and the piston is going in. Easy for the most part. And since the brakes were pretty fairly new, I really don't have to go in too far, really. But I am just for my sake, because I don't feel like doing this again. But that's how the tool works. Guys, doing it again. Here we go. That's the tool right here. I'm gonna push the piston in. See, I got it set up. Comes with different bits and everything, so that we get the right one for the right job, for the right, right type of brake calipers and stuff, and the pistons. It went in fairly easy. The backs are giving me some trouble, being a pain in the ass, pretty much some dicks. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna probably watch something on it. Maybe I YouTube somebody else and watch them do it. See how they got the backs in, because it's supposed to twist, and it has the right bit to actually twist. But for some reason, it's just not. My passenger side is not twisting in. So if they got a trick or something like that, then I'll do it. And I'll let you guys know too, in case you get stuck with the same exact thing. Why not? Alright, so now I got that done. I just gotta fish this out of here. That's out. And I'm done. Caliper pushed in. Like I said, I didn't really want to buy the tool because I'm cheap. I'm frugal as hell on some Kevin Hart stuff. You know what I said? I can't be frivolously spending money. Not that I'm broke or anything like that, because I'm definitely not that. Thank God. Give it all to God. But I'm just cheap. Just fucking cheap. Can't help it. I'm just cheap. But I'm going to go to the back, so stay tuned. I'm going to actually figure out how to do it first so I can show you guys, and we'll go from there. Hopefully you like and subscribe at the end of this, because I just want you to. I'm back, guys. Got the right stuff now. I got actually went and found a long T45, so I don't got to wiggle that thing down there no more. I'm tired of it, so I had to get the right stuff. Had the right brake pads now, so I get everything on. It's taking me longer than I thought, longer than I expected, and I wanted to. But because I want the right stuff, I just want to get it done and over with. The sun is all on you guys and everything. I'm trying to get you on here so you can see. One with the Duralast Golds. It's not the highest, but it's not the lowest. This one goes inside the piston. You gotta push this down in the piston here. Alright, so that one sits in the piston. This one just sit right here. Maybe get the fed. Sit in here like this. Hold it there. Okay, come on, stay like that. Like I said, I'm on an incline in my yard, so I advise people to do it like that. Me, I was just rushing and a dummy. Go get this. One thing I did forget was some anti-seize for these going in the back of here. So just want to spray a little bit of lubricant on them. I did forget the anti-seize. Didn't mean to forget it, but I did. Something's better than nothing. Let's get these back in here. If you guys are looking for long T40, T45, T50, whatever, I got this set at AutoZone for like 15 bucks. Couldn't find it nowhere else. AutoZone had it. Like I said, 15 bucks, so I grabbed it there. That seems to be in. Try some back here now. Get that tight. We don't want that falling off. Okay. Cover these back over the holes. Okay. Put them back over that hole. Then for the last part, it's not my favorite. The other one gave me a hard time. I'm hoping, since I had a little bit of practice now for this one, hopefully it goes right on for me. If not, I will fast forward it so you guys don't have to watch me do this. I just like to try to do what my grandpa used to see my grandpa do. Stick a strap behind it. I'm left-handed, so on the other side, I did it fairly quick and fairly easy. But something tells me on this side, it ain't gonna be so quick or so easy. I might have to go from the bottom to the top for the side. The one guy I was watching said if you had two eyes when you started this, you might not have two eyes when you get done. So keep your hand over top of this just in case for your safety. Please do. That's I know one thing. That's what I'm damn sure doing. My hand on this thing, cause hell with that. See that? Could have flew off and smacked the hell out of me in my eye, or smacked me somewhere. Who knows? Like I said, I'm keeping my hand on it. I don't know. I didn't have to do this to the other side. Not all this. I just slid it and went down. Like I said, I'm left-handed, so my left side, it went perfectly. This side ain't going too good. So I'll get back to you guys when I finally get it on. It's a pain in the ass. Definitely is. Get back to you guys. Back, guys, got it in. Whew. Take it. Put it's in. Now for the backs. Alright guys, doing my back brakes. Everything in already here. Cleaned up the stuff already. Can't find my little top for my brake fluid. Around here somewhere, but I'll find that when I get to cleaning up everything. Let's try this in a little bit. $13mm here, and 15. Another thing for it. 15 to hold it, so it stops spinning in the middle. The bottom I can use my socket, but the top I can't. Put my 15 on it here, stop it from spinning. 13 on it here. Tighten it up. And I'll speed this up for you guys. Want to learn how to work all them buttons to do everything. Right now you're gonna get it real time speed. Okay, it's tight there. Let me back this up a little bit. Lay down and get my socket in here. Guys, everything is a lot harder for me on my right side. I don't know. Me being left-handed. I'll make it work for it. So now, send in my movie, and in my clip. This is how you put front brakes and rotors on a 2008 BMW. Oh, BMW, I'm talking about her car. 2008 Audi TT convertible. I actually like it too, the 3.2 engine, better than the turbos. I don't know, there's something about the all-wheel drive that gets me. But that's how you do it. I learned from somebody on YouTube. Now I'm showing somebody else. Reach one, teach one. Each one, teach one. However you want to say it, let's go. CS Fitness and CS Trucking. Till next time.